Hey guys, welcome to our live meal planning session. We are kicking off our meal planning and meal prepping week workshop just right out the bat. We don't have time to waste. We got lives to live and homes to serve and people to serve and communities to serve, and we don't have time to wait around for nothing, right? So I am going to hop on here live like I am right now, and I'm going to do a live meal planning session with you guys, and I'm going to teach you my little tips and tricks on how not to let this consume your entire day. Because I think, number one of the biggest problems with meal planning is that people keep saying they're going to do it. They like, oh, well, I need to do that. 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 Well, number one, you have to schedule it into your day. That is a non-negotiable. You have to set aside time to do it. It is not a willy-nilly thing. You must, if you want to see health success, you must take the time to do this. I have found that a breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner schedule works very, very well for me. Maybe that doesn't work well for you. As a nutrition counselor and a health coach, I work with a wide variety of people who have all kinds of nutritional needs, all kinds of scheduling needs. Maybe you work night shift, maybe you work second shift, maybe you, I don't know, need to gain weight. Maybe you are intermittent fasting. Like, there are a lot of different ways that this can be done. I am showing you the way that works best for me and my personal family. I do provide nutrition counseling services. I do run challenge groups where I do work with you more individually. This is a group session, so I am not going to spend a lot of time on individual family needs, but we can talk about that afterwards. Sorry, I am still starving. I went on an 8-mile run this morning and totally blew my mentality out of the water. My tracker was all off. It was telling me I was almost at 10 miles, and I was mad because I only went out to run 8, and I didn't want to run 10, and nor can do. I mean, I will have to run 10. I'm training for a half marathon, but I didn't want to today. But turns out I didn't anyway, and so then I was mad, and then I realized I was just hungry. So I had a breakfast burrito, which was not on my plan, but I built in because I knew Saturday was going to be my long run, I built in a time when it didn't matter what I ate, because I knew that I was going to need the extra calories and I was going to need the extra fuel afterwards. But I am refueling with my superfood shake. This is the sunrise smoothie. I actually prepped these last week, because this was what I knew my smoothie was going to be for this week. So throughout, you're going to see me drinking it. You can ask what I'm drinking. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, God. I don't know if you ever get really hungry and then you get some fuel in you and you're like, oh, that's so good. And you can probably hear my whining daughter. She had to be woken up early because Matt and I are both running in this half marathon, and so we had to get everyone up and out the door before 6 or at 6 this morning to go out and run these ridiculous long runs. I hate running, in case you're wondering. How I got roped into this half marathon thing, I do not know. Okay, so I can see that 2 people are on live. Say hi so I know who you are. Just like yesterday, I'm going live from my computer, not my phone. My phone tells me who is live with me. The computer does not, so it just shows me there's 2 live balls. You need to have this printed. I actually did not feel like fiddling with my printer because it can be super temperamental, and again, we don't have time to waste here. So I actually have to hop off of here at 11:30 because I've got to go work downtown at Riverfest for my other job. And so, where I teach community and nutrition education anyways. But so this is the planner that I posted. This is the week we're working on. So this is going to be Monday through Sunday. I do plan my weekends, and I would encourage you guys to plan your weekends. Build in some flex time in there, but I will encourage you to plan your weekends, because what I see a lot of times, and people are basically sabotaging themselves, is that you will plan Monday through Friday and you'll do really good, and then you get to the weekend and you don't have a plan, and it's like all hell breaks loose, and you're just eating whatever you can get your hands on, and it's cheat day, which turns into your cheat weekend, which blew all the progress that you made the week before. So I would encourage you to plan a Monday through Sunday. Hey, Katie, yay! Oh, I love you. You're the best. I have a bug bite right there, don't I? I sure do. Anyways, so get your pen. I don't know, I've got a marker. I have a whole catastrophe of pens. Get your paper. Make sure it's labeled. If you didn't get a chance to print out the tracker that I made all pretty with the glitter, you can totally just use a piece of paper and a notebook. It is not a problem. My very first step, you're going to need a couple other things while you're doing this. You are going to need your personal calendar, however you keep track of your family's schedule. You are going to need that. I think that's another thing that trips people up is they basically plan a meal plan that they do all this work planning a meal plan that doesn't fit their life, that they didn't even consider that they're going to be out of town on Tuesday night or that they've got to work lunch on Friday. No, we're putting all of that in there. So you need your personal calendar. Mine's on my computer. So there's not a screen share on this, so I can't really show you, but I'm going to show you how I do it on the paper. And then what else? Okay, and the other thing you're going to need, what I will tell you, and we didn't really have a chance to do this because we didn't start this group until yesterday, but one of the things that I do throughout the week is I collect recipes. You're certain, and don't lie to me. Don't tell me you don't ever sit around searching on Facebook and you push the little save button or you go on Pinterest and you pin a bunch of crap you think you're never going to eat. Well, now's your time, friends. You're going to eat it. But that is something we did not get to do. Yay, I love you, Katie. I keep saying that. I just wish I could hug you. I'm very emotional today. I don't know, that 8-mile run, brought out emotions. So I was about to cry in the car. I don't know why. So there's that. Okay. So you're going to need that. And then the other thing you're going to need is recipes. So once you build out and you know how many nights a week you're going to need dinners for, we're going to work on that. So let's start. Number one, the first thing I do before I do anything else on my meal plan is I look at my calendar, and I am on my iCalendar. I mean, here, I'll show you, I guess, on my phone. That would be fine. I have my phone right here. What I am doing. So you can't see that there. Sort of. There you go. This is ridiculous. There we go. Now you can see my calendar. So you can see that I'm looking at my calendar. You can see the days of the week. All I'm going to do is scroll through there. So Monday night and Monday we have nothing. Tuesday, I have leadership night out. So that is a dinner that will need to be quick. And then I know that we're going out for ice cream afterwards. So I write that on my meal plan, and I'll show you that. Okay. Well, if you can't read much, you can scratch. There you go. Quick dinner. Well, this thing's backwards. Quick dinner, ice cream after LNO. Let's see here. What else is going on? Wednesday night is always church dinner for us. So I'm just going to write church beside the D. Thursday night is always small group for us. That's our Bible study that we go to. And we always have dinner there. And I am signed up to bring a big fruit bowl. R-U-I-T bowl. Okay. So if you hop on, say hi. I can see there are 4 people watching, but I can't tell who you are. Where am I? Big fruit bowl. Friday. What are we doing Friday? Small group Friday. Oh, my best friend Sarah is coming. Woo! So, Beckwith here. That will just alert me that I'm going to need to plan a larger size meal. Saturday, I'm going to put Beckwith. And we are having a party. If you're here, Clarksville, you can come to our party. We're having a Norwex party at my house. Sarah is an awesome Norwex consultant, and I am hosting a Norwex party for her. And I'm making snacks and mimosas. So I'm writing that in there. You see? Where are we? Well, this is so backwards. Norwex, snacks, and mimosas. And Sunday, let me see here. That's Saturday. And Sunday, Sarah will leave in the morning. So I'll just put Beckwith breakfast. Because my guess is they're going to leave as we leave for church. Okay, so that's what I do. Some weeks are more crazy, some weeks are less crazy, but this gives me a very good idea of what I need to be planning my meals around so that I don't get tripped up, so that I don't get to Friday afternoon and have run out of food, and now we have company coming in. That's not going to work for us. That is very important. Okay, the next thing I do is I know, for example, like I know I am going to have my morning snack or my breakfast as my Shakeology. That is a mindless meal. It is one of the best features of my life because I don't have to think a whole lot about it. If like this time I prepped a bunch of pineapples so I could have these, and I had a vanilla shake mix. Sorry. I do it so good. Like it tastes like pina coladas. Okay, sorry, I need to stop talking about it. Okay, so I know that is a mindless meal. I don't have to think about that at all. The other thing I might want to think about is I'm going to have to do another long run. And I will we have mops on Friday morning too. Shoot, okay. And that's always a crazy brunch. So mops morning, I am going to have my Shako for breakfast before the crazy brunch because it will help me be more self-disciplined and not eat as much crap. I will also have my Shako for Saturday brunch. And Sunday, I will probably have it for, I'll probably do it for my lunch since I want to make breakfast Sunday for them. Okay, so that tells me that. Thursday, I know that we have mops set up. So Thursday for breakfast, I will do my Shako because I basically build it into my days that I know that I'm going to be busy and running out of the house super fast. Wednesday, we are not going to have anything, so I'm going to, nothing in the morning anyway. So I'm going to build my Shako. What? I feel like my kids are knocking on the back door. I think they are. Well, Matt's out there with them. So I'm going to build that into my snack because I know I can take more time for breakfast. And I love breakfast food. Like I love making eggs and kale and toast and waffles and stuff. So I will probably do that for snack that day. Tuesday, Eden has preschool. And so, will you come down and get it then? It was Eden upstairs banging on stuff. So she has preschool on Tuesday, so I will have that as my morning snack. And then Monday, I'm probably going to do that as my breakfast. Okay, so as you can see, now I've already gotten these things filled in. Look at that. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so then I start thinking about, and I do this a little backwards. I think a lot of people, that's another thing. I have a fly too. I think that's another thing that a lot of people get tripped up on is they try just to plan dinners. Well, you don't just eat dinner. So you've got to put a little forethought into, do you do Shako every day? Yes, of course, Katie. It is, yes, every single day. It is that is a non-negotiable in my life. I have drank that every single day, 365 days a year for the past, it was 3 years, May the 1st. So every single day. There is no excuse why you cannot build in a 2-minute blender session to make a fancy one or a 30-second shake session to make a non-fancy one. Every day, babe. Every day. It has replaced my multivitamins. It helps me. I mean, it would basically be like if I said, no, I'm not going to drink it every day. It would be like I'm intentionally going to overeat and make poor choices. Like, so no, it's not even a non-negotiable for me. It will be every day. And I build it into my meal plan so that I don't skip it. Anyway, sorry, that's my little rant. So then I start thinking of breakfast. So I know for this coming week, we have been doing those little egg muffins. They work so well for my busy family, like so well. So what I do for that is I write that up here in this little top area. So I will do egg muffins. And I'll do the blender muffins this week too. Those have gone over super well, and I know we already have sweet potatoes in there, so that need to be cooked. So that's another thing that you want to do is kind of take stock of what you already have in your house. You want to not waste food. Like I mentioned in my first thing yesterday, food waste extraordinarily upsets me. And so if I know that I have something in there that needs to be cooked, we're going to make it work into our meal plan. So egg muffins and blender muffins, those are my two things that I will food prep, and we're going to food prep those together. I will do those together with you probably tomorrow afternoon. But so I will go ahead and in my snack on Monday, I will do 2 egg muffins. 2 egg, 1 blender. On Tuesday, I will do 2 egg, 1 blender. Wednesday, 2 egg, 1 blender. Thursday for snack, 2 egg, 1 blender. Saturday, we have the Norwex snacks. Friday is crazy brunch. And Sunday, I'm going to make a big breakfast. And then we have Sunday school. Okay. So there's another category filled in. This is not taking us hardly any time at all. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to skip to my afternoon snack. Random people walking through the videos. So I'm going to skip to my afternoon snack, and almost every single day for afternoon snack, I do hummus and veggies. It is very fast. I almost always need to get in an extra veggie serving, and I'm going to meal prep hummus with you guys, so of course I'm going to put that in here. Veggies and hummus. Veggies and hummus. Veggies. See, this is really not hard. It's the same thing over and over. And if you don't like that kind of repetitiveness, like maybe that kind of repetitiveness drives you crazy. It did for me for a really long time. But I just kind of have slowly, I don't know, I like the repetitive of knowing what I'm going to have, especially when I'm busy. I don't have to give it a lot of thought. And that is where we need to be right now for my life, because if I have to give it too much thought, it ain't going to happen, friends. Or I get completely derailed, as we all know. And I know as you guys were coming into this, I heard a lot of, like, I just get derailed. I have this great intention. I have this good anticipation of it, but then you just get derailed. Well, this is the whole point in not getting derailed, right? And hummus, because if I want, and that's one of the things that I want to tell you guys about. I have a lot of questions when I talk to people about joining my my full challenge groups. I have a lot of questions about, like, well, I like alcohol. Why can I have wine? Can I have coffee? Can I still have dessert with my small group on Sunday night or Thursday night? Can I still do my church dinner on Wednesday? Yes, you absolutely can. You just have to build it into your life. So that's, I just think that that's really important to reiterate, that we can work with just about any way you're wanting to do this. Why's the dog going crazy? Sorry, everybody's going crazy. Okay, so look, dude, we're almost done, right? Okay, so I know I'm going to need 1 dinner, 2 dinner. We'll do church dinner there, so I don't have to cook. 3 dinners. 4, 5. So I have 5 dinners. I can tell you right now that I will not be cooking 5 dinners this week. I will be making some stuff that I can cook a bulk batch and reuse in different ways throughout the week, so that I am not cooking constantly. I just don't have time for that. So that's what we need to do right now. We need to all sit down. For me, I need to sit down, and let's say if this has 5 dinner slots, I will do, let's do 4. I want to do 4 or 3. I do 3. Let's do 3 with the option of 4, and I'll teach you guys how to do that dinners. So I need to find 3 dinner recipes, and I just wrote down 3 dinner. So that's what I do next. So that's when let's see, my first stop, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, it's so good. TeamBeachbody.com has a blog, and I love it. I wish I could screen share with you guys right now. Recipes, there it is. And first I look and see what they have new for dinners. That's fun. And basically, I try to vary my meals. We try to have 1 vegetarian dinner per week. I definitely do chicken because we just have a lot of chicken in the house, and I like to do a lot of seafood. So, okay, number 1, I can already tell you, I'm making this chicken breast with feta and artichoke. I am on an artichoke kick lately, like crazy, you guys, and I love feta. Let's see, yogurt, garlic, parsley, oregano, lemon juice, chicken breast, feta, tomato, artichoke heart, sun-dried tomatoes. No, that's totally good. How long does this take? It says 18 minutes, and this is totally something that I can pre-prep. So, genius. So, okay, that's the number 1 thing we're going to do, and I am going to do that. Let's do that one Monday night. So that's chicken with feta and artichoke. Okay, so Tuesday, I know that I've got to have a very quick dinner and quick and early. Let me write that too, that way I know to prep early. That means I want to have everything prepped on Sunday for that dinner on Tuesday so I can be completely mindless, because I do not want Tuesday rolling around and being like, oh my God, I've got to cook all this stuff. So I'm going to do Instant Pot frozen meal and see what pops up. Let's see. This is one of my favorite blogs. It's called Once a Month Meals. It's just onceamonthmeals.com. They do such a good job. And basically, she packages everything into a Ziploc bag, a gallon size Ziploc bag, freezes it, and then puts it in the Instant Pot and lets it cook. It's amazing. So let's see. Let's see. So we've already got chicken. Well, that sounds good. And it's starting to get fall. And that's another thing I will do, guys. I mean, you think I'm crazy? We're going on 20 minutes here of what I'm doing. This is not taking me long at all. I told you I'm going to bust this whole thing out in 30 minutes. I promise you. See, Tuesday, the high is 64 and it's supposed to be raining. I actually think I want to do a soup. What about chicken noodle soup, you guys? That would be even better. Let's do chicken noodle soup. It's supposed to be rainy and colder. Yes. Chicken noodle soup. So that's what we're doing. Chicken noodle soup. Freezer. So that is so super easy. So we're definitely going to make that. Do you guys have any questions right now? Because I'm not going to have a whole lot of time at the end of this to answer questions because, like I said, I got to run. But, okay, so Friday is going to be when the Beckwiths are here. And I want to, let's see. You know what I like to do when guests are coming and you're going to think I'm crazy is I go to their Pinterest. They're going to think I'm crazy. I'll go to their Pinterest and I see what they have pinned for dinners and I make one for them. Because half the time people pin stuff all the time and they don't ever think they're going to eat it. But that's just kind of a way that I can, you know, bring a little. Because if she thought it was interesting on Pinterest, she probably has some kind of interest in it. Let's see, why does she not have food pinned? Like, I didn't even know people pinned other stuff other than food on here. Okay. Davin, I need you to go, okay? I love you, but mommy's working, okay?
Goodbye.
Okay, I love you. Love you, bud. All right, let's do seafood. I know that she likes seafood.
I like seafood.
Good, baby, I'm glad.
And I especially like crab.
You like crab. Well, crab's kind of hard to find in Tennessee. So what if instead we do Cajun shrimp quinoa casserole? Dude, that sounds amazing. Cajun. Let's see. Don't know what's happening there. Shrimp quinoa casserole. And I will say, I spend more time. Sorry, I feel like my dog smells. I spend more time on the dinner part than I do on any of the other things because I like finding new things that I have never made before. Okay, so we have a chicken with feta and artichoke, a chicken noodle freezer soup one, Cajun shrimp quinoa casserole, and then we need one more. And so this is with the option of 4. So basically, my option is I'm going to pre-prep the chicken for Tuesday. I'm going to basically make 1 pack of chicken last for 2 meals. So that was my with option of. So I do kind of need one other. And so sometimes I will go to my own blog. So I have a food blog. I will go there and I will scroll because I only put stuff up that I have tried before and that I know works really well for our family, which is kind of helpful because then if you have a little, that was a good one. I'm like, ooh, yummy, Danielle, yummy. And I also have it by tags, so you can search by tags. And let's see what I did. I already did a chicken. Let's do a vegetarian. I have a vegetarian tab. Oh, that's the squash crusted quiche. Oh, actually, that would be really good because I have 2 butternut squash that need to be eaten. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the butternut squash, and that's one that I can totally show you guys how to prep that. So it'll be good. Quiche. And that's a great one because you can use a lot of leftovers in it. And then Sunday night is always breakfast for dinner in our house every time. I love breakfast for dinner, and my husband loves breakfast for dinner, and anytime I can ever do breakfast for dinner, he thinks it is fantastic. Love all the soup. Yeah, so I was a big crock potter until I got my Instant Pot, and now my poor neglected crock pot is sad and crying. So I'm so glad you're joining us, Catherine, or Erica. I was looking at Katie's thing, saying Catherine, which I don't even call her Catherine, so I don't know why I said that. Okay, so look, you guys, we are almost done. I told you I was going to do this in less than 30 minutes. We have 5 minutes left. So let me show you my tried and true method. So Monday for lunch, we are having Sunday's leftovers. We're having a barbecue at our house for Matt's work tomorrow, and so I'm going to have the leftover brisket leftovers. Tuesday, I am going to have a salad with leftover chicken, with that leftover chicken and feta and artichoke, because that would be amazing on a salad. Wednesday, I am going to have leftover chicken noodle soup. Thursday, I will have a salad. I almost always have a salad, a very veggie salad, no meat, no carbs, no nothing, because our small group Bible study has a bunch of people that love to eat. And when I say they love to eat, these homegirls make some bomb food. And I have been on different programs, like when I did the 21-day cleanse, the ultimate reset. I mean, life doesn't stop, so I went to small group. I just packed my own, which nobody cared. They didn't care. They were more of the other food for me. But so it is possible to go to a social event, I know, because I've done it plenty, without eating like the food that they're eating. But I do enjoy it, and I know what we're having. We are having spaghetti, and so I know I'm going to want that. And I'm making a big fruit bowl and a big salad. So I'll have a big portion of fruit, a big portion of salad, and a very small portion of the spaghetti. And we'll do accountability, so you're going to keep me accountable to that. But so that lunch, I will want to do very veggie salad. Very veggie salad. Friday for lunch will be after MOPS, and so crazy brunch. Half the time I'm not even hungry after that. So I might just do, I think I'll probably do a veggie wrap. Then, and Saturday, I guarantee we go out to, well, I bet we're going to just eat those leftover snacks. Oh, no, I have the quinoa casserole, shrimp casserole. I'll have the leftover of that. So you see what I'm doing here. This is the conversation that you're going to have with yourself later in the week when you don't have any willpower. You're having that conversation now when you do have willpower to set this intention and to do this correctly. And then Sunday for breakfast, I am going to make waffles for them. So that's so fun, and everybody loves waffles. And I make the Kodiak cake waffles, so they are super yummy. Okay, my timer says 30 minutes and 23 seconds. Guys, that is a full meal plan. 30 minutes. You can't take 30 minutes out of your day to make a meal plan? Like, are you kidding me? That's what we do here. Boom. I will say that has not always taken me only 30 minutes. And depending, like, part of what I do with my Nourish 927 business is I help people make meal plans. Like, I can do custom meal plans for you. And I do take longer on those because most of the time I'm adjusting macronutrient counts and we're looking at all of that kind of stuff. But right here and right now, I'm not doing that with you guys because not everyone in this group is doing any kind of portion controlled meals or, you know, oh, well, I have this dietary restriction, I have that dietary restriction. That is not the point of this workshop. If it was the point of this workshop, you'd be paying for it. But this is a free workshop, and so I'm showing you exactly how I do, what I do, how I've been getting, well, there we go, how I've been getting success. I'm going to post a picture of this. How I've been getting success in doing this weight loss-wise. I've lost 70 pounds and kept it off. So it's not this yo-yo 70. This is 70, never coming back, peace out, see you later kind of 70. Excuse me. While meal planning and meal prepping. So your assignment for today is, oh, and the other thing is you're going to want to pull your recipes. And another little tip and trick that I have is I copy and paste my recipes to a Word document. Let's get a new one of those going here. Choose, okay, slow Word, come on. Okay, so then I go to my my recipes, even if it's on my own blog, and even if I know the recipe, and all I do is copy and paste them onto, oh, I probably shouldn't have started with the last one. I should start with the first one, dummy. So the chicken breast with feta and artichoke. You can also do this by copying and pasting yourself a little message that has links, but I find that that doesn't work as well for me. This method works really well for me. And you should probably also write the name of it. This is chicken and artichoke. Let's see here. What did I do next? This is the next one is the chicken noodle soup. Homemade chicken. Oh, I already pulled that. And you can do this when you search for them. Like, you don't have to do it at the end, like how I'm doing it now. Why did that not? Text only. There we go. Let's see. We did the chicken shrimp or the shrimp quinoa casserole. Gosh, that looks so good. Telling you guys I'm so hungry. No, I'm not really hungry anymore, but I keep telling myself, oh, I was so hungry. Don't do what I do. Pack fuel, pack water. Like, don't be dumb. I'm tripping on myself here. And then the other one was the spaghetti squash casserole. So I put all those on a Word document and I print them out. And then I have a clip by my refrigerator, and I clip them all to that because tomorrow when we meal prep, all I'm going to do is pull that out, set it out, and we're going to look through it and see what all we can pre-prep. And so if you are going to continue with me on tomorrow for meal prepping, guess what that means you have to do this afternoon or tomorrow morning? Buy groceries. You can't meal prep without groceries, people. So you're going to have to go buy groceries. I don't go in grocery stores anymore because I have 2 kids and I'm too busy for that nonsense. So I do ClickList or Walmart. I'll probably do Walmart tomorrow if I can get a good pickup time. Sometimes they don't have good pickup times for me, but Kroger usually does. Kroger, if I get my order in before tomorrow at 8 a.m., I can always pick it up after church. So, and that's another thing when you do those ClickList things. I have a list already going on Kroger, so I'll probably end up just doing it there. Because once I run out of something, I add it to my cart and it stays there. So I don't have to remember in my brain that has too much mush going on in it to remember to order that stuff. So, okay, guys, your assignment for today is I want to see a fully complete meal plan. You can post it in here for points. You can post it on your own personal Facebook for more points. Tag me, tag your coach, tag somebody so we know what kind of points are going on. You are getting points for your accountability posts in the accountability tracker every night. And that is all. So you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Go out and do something fun. I am so appreciative that you took 35 minutes of your time out with me to, excuse me, to work on this. So you guys have a fabulous Saturday, and I'll talk to you later. Post questions in here too. I'm happy to answer questions. So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.